What's up, everybody? Uh, I'm X Womb Raider, and today I'm going to be making my first YouTube video on combat training for old school RuneScape. Basically, recommendations I have for this method would just be probably minimum 40 attack, 40 strength, and you could probably get away with like 30 defense as long as you've got some decent armor. I would recommend at least a rune scimitar if you're going to be doing this, and full set of armor, whatever. But combat potion, you can substitute that out for super potions, regular attack and strength potions. I don't personally use a defense potion because my defense is only 45, so it only brings me up to like 50 defense, so it's not really worth bringing it along. It's just kind of waste. So, but if you've got 60 defense plus, it's definitely worth bringing a defense potion or a super defense potion, just because you'll use less food and it'll just be more AFK. Aside from that, I bring Varrock teleport tabs, as you can see here. If you don't have 25 magic, you can just fucking get Varrock teleport tabs. Or you can even walk back and forth from the spot. It's not very far from here. The method I'm doing is primarily just AFKing, so like I said, spec weapon is not mandatory. And then for food, I'm just bringing tuna. Tuna's pretty cheap. It's like 120 GP each, but you can bring lobsters. If tuna is too expensive for you, I would recommend bringing trout or salmon or cakes. That's that basically. So I'm just gonna head over here. So you're gonna want to climb down this entrance, and if you're not done the stronghold of security, I would recommend doing it. There's a whole bunch of useful slayer monsters and I don't know, just useful stuff in here, and it's just good to have done, and it takes like 10 minutes, and you can do it at level 3, so I would recommend doing it, and you're probably going to have to do it at some point anyway, so just go ahead and, I'm not going to show you how to do it in this video, but just go watch any YouTube video, and they'll probably show you how to complete the stronghold of security, so you can teleport through those portals I was going through, and so you can make it down to this room super quickly. Now, once you get here, you're going to see all these level 50 giant spiders. This is what you're killing, so basically just pot up. As you can see here, I've got a berserker helm. You don't need a berserker helm. You can use a rune full helm. You can use whatever helmet you have, really, but I just use a berserker helm as opposed to a rune full helm, just for the extra strength and attack bonuses on it. Obsidian cape, just for the extra defense. I would recommend a fire cape if you have it, obviously. Amulet of glory here, I would recommend a fury. If you can't afford a glory, just go for a strength amulet or a power amulet. Dragon scimitar, like I said earlier, just go for a rune scimitar. You could try a Ceradomin sword if you've got 70 attack, 70 strength, but I'm a berserker here, so I don't have that, so I just use a D-simi. Abyssal whip, whatever weapon really that you fucking feel like using. You can train range here as well. That's all for weapons basically. I'm using Zamorak plate body and Zamorak plate legs. Obviously not required. Use whatever army you can. If you can use Bandos, or if you have a fighter torso, I would use that instead, because extra DPS is faster XP per hour, baby. So fucking go for that extra attack and strength bonus if you can. Not everyone can afford fucking Bandos though, obviously, so, and this is a pretty low level spot, so I'm sure most of you guys won't be using Bandos down here. For shield, if you have a defender, I would recommend using the defender, because like I said, extra strength and attack bonuses. Otherwise, just use a kite shield. Use the best kite shield you can, or use a Zamorak book. Combat bracelet, I'm not started recipe for disaster, but Combat bracelet costs like 30k, and it gives you pretty fucking good attack and strength bonus. Um, it's pretty much the same as mithril gloves from Recipe for Disaster. So if you've got better ones than those, I would obviously recommend using those. For boots, I would recommend climbing boots. Rune boots are what I use because they're the best boots I can use right now. And finally, Ring of Life. That's what I use because usually when I'm down here, I'm just AFKing super hard, so half the time I fucking die, so I just use Ring of Life. Yeah, a couple things I forgot to mention. You're always going to want auto retaliate on, basically, so your guy will automatically attack the spiders, so you're not fucking clicking all over the place and shit. You're gonna when the spiders stop attacking you, in order to get them to start attacking you again, you're gonna want to run to this spot right here where I'm standing. Then you're gonna want to run over here to the northeast corner of this room next to the door. Then you're gonna run to the southeast corner. And I know some people might do this differently, but this is just my way of doing it. Then once you've ran to each of these spots, you can just run back to the center of the room and they'll start attacking you again. Alright guys, I've been here for about an hour and I've gotten about 45k XP, so I'm going to say this method is basically between 35 and 55k XP per hour, depending on how AFK you're doing it and based on your skills and your gear and whatnot. So anyway, that's basically all I have left to say for this guide. That much XP an hour for doing literally fuck all, and it cost me like 5k, so it was cheap as fuck too. So my name once again is XWombRaider. Thanks for watching my first video, guys, and I'll see you next time. Holy shit. Time to go pulling some noobs.